function as a secondary storage, which you can use it to pull out information from your DVR. Another thing you can use to pull out information is your flash drive. You can use them as secondary storage. I want to ask you guys one question. Why don't we use flash drive as a primary storage? We have flash drive now that have 2 terabyte capacity. Why don't we use flash drive as our primary storage? Computer science, computer engineering students, you know, come today.
Sir, I think I have a feeling that it gets corrupt easily.
Yeah, that can be one of the major reasons. Most flash drives also have a very slow processing speed and have a limited processing time capacity. I once had a core member in class. He finished at the University of Ghana. He was arguing with me that the flash drive that he got in school, in their school, was superior, and we can use this as primary storage. So during the course of, and that DVR that we're using that, we can select which of them do you want to perform. I'm sorry, whether you are selecting this or via USB. So we selected it. By the time we start processing the information, by the time it reaches 15 minutes, you guys start saying, oh guys, I told you now, this thing is strong. But it doesn't reach up to 30 minutes before the heat zinc explodes from the flash drive. But that flash drive is not meant to keep processing information for that long period of time. It's just to what? Copy in and copy out. Hope you guys get what I'm saying. So and as the processor of that flash drive is working, it's generating a lot of heat. And at the end of the day, spoil the flash. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Probably with time now, they must start producing drive that can sustain it. Can I move on?
Sir,
Yeah.
question. Like this primary hard drive, we just spoke about now. If an information is gotten from this camera, now, do we have to operate it through the remote or through
You need to use mouse.
Okay.
You use mouse to copy out the information.
Okay, not copying now. We need to operate it before saving the information, or it goes direct.
Yes. There is a command on the DVR where you can tell the DVR to start saving information. And you can also decide to render the hard disk redundant for storage based on design. We have type of storage based on design. I will not bore you with history. In the olden days, we have VHS DVR. There is a job I want to do of recent. They have installed that CCTV like 20 years ago. You will need to employ somebody that will be changing those cassettes every 6 hours. Then you now have a catalog where you will be putting all those VHS. Although those ones are out of technology now. Outdated. We have some DVR that are VCD DVR. That you need to be using olden day VCD. Putting it, the moment that one full, keep it. They will not be writing date and time on it. After that one, we have DVD DVR. Although DVD still have a leverage of recording up to 4 GB. But how much is 4 GB? Nowadays, they later introduced HD DVR. HDD. HDD stands for hard disk drive. And under hard disk drive, we have 2 types. Like the former DVR that was being used on camping in the past, used what we call IDE. How many of us still remember IDE hard disk drive? Those are into computer networking, you still remember IDE. IDE have maximum storage of what? 500 gig. Even 500 gig is not common. The most common one is 120, 128, and 256. So you have the limited storage, and IDE HDD has a very slow processing speed. Although they are rugged, they can work at different voltage. But at the same time, the moment your 500 gig is getting to around 300 gig, you see the image start getting slower. But that's slow processing speed. But most of the DVR we have nowadays use what we call SATA HDD. SATA HDD DVR. SATA, yes, SATA. SATA has a better processing speed. You can still get SATA up to 16 TB. And it's still relatively cheap. But it has one major disadvantage. It must not fall down. The moment there is a vibration, high vibration on your DVR like this. If you stop working, the hard disk will stop working inside the DVR. Even if it's the DVR that fall down, like the DVR fell the other time, assuming there is hard disk inside, the hard disk will stop working. Can I move on? The next one we now have some DVR. You even ask yourself, the DVR will be out of this size and might be sitting down. Those ones use what we call solid state drive. That solid state drive card look like your normal flash drive. That one, even if it's fall down, it's still working because it doesn't use a moving, there's no moving object inside of it. It doesn't have a moving strip inside of it. And it has a very, very high processing speed. Even if it's 2 terabytes and you are using 1.8 TB of it, it will still be as effective as if no storage is inside. But they are very expensive. That is one of the major disadvantages. By the time you are going for 1 terabyte, because of 1 terabyte solid state drive, we even buy complete CCTV in some cases. Although there are some jobs. The major reason why I'm mentioning those ones is that there are some jobs. There are somebody who just come from maybe US or UK and bring a DVR. You not decide that there is no hard disk inside. You're using a solid state drive. You should be able to work with those ones. Are you guys with me now? Let me stop there. And I move to the next one. We have our monitor. I've stopped on DVR. We now move to monitor. That's the screen. Let me explain something here. Do you know that your DVR has what we call your screen pixel? Yes or no? Are you guys with me? So, and your TV also have its own pixel. Yes or no? I've talked about pixel in the first class. Your DVR has its own format. Yes or no? Yes or yes? And the one is also hard. One thing I want you to notice is that the pixel of your monitor must be higher than that of the DVR. If it's lower, it will not come up on the screen. Are you guys with me now? You should be writing.
Please come again. Just explain that.
That's why I took my time initially. The pixel and the format of your monitor must be higher than that of your DVR. Or else, the image will not come up on your monitor. The pixel and the monitor and the format must be higher. Or let me put it this way, the resolution must be higher than that of your DVR. If the resolution of your monitor is not higher than that of the DVR, it will not come up on the screen. You face that challenge when you install 510p camera and you now go and use for one old plasma TV. It will not come up at all. It will start writing resolution not compatible or no video. There's one of my ex-students, he got a DVR, an HD DVR. Sorry, a 4K DVR with an 8MP camera. The installation was perfect until when they put TV on it. And they went ahead and go and put one 50 inches LCD on it. It doesn't work. It was until when they got a 4K TV. And as at then, they got that TV for about 500,000. And you are saying, how? I was explaining to some of my guys. There's one of my clients, we have started this month. The TV is using in his house at his own base is 9.2 million. TV. Yes. That the TV that now Lagos is advertising the TV. The TV is 52 million.
What do you?
That's a very good question. Monitor. So number one thing you need to know is that the resolution of your monitor must be higher than the resolution of your DVR. If it's not higher, then you need to go for VGA or AV. Because those ones will step down the resolution. But you notice something, the video quality will also drop. One house, please. So all the components I've mentioned from number 1 to 10 now, you can use them for immediate and post-event view. So now I want to move to component that you need for intermediate view, so that I can end the class as soon as possible, so we can start our practical. Ethernet cable is the cable that I use to connect here to your router, from here to your router, this port. And I told you in the last class that internet cable, we call it RJ45 at 5. And I told you that RJ stands for rejack, because I noticed that there are a lot of people here that were not in the last class. And 45 stands for the type of router. We have RJ22, we have RJ11, we have RJ14, and we have RJ45. Specifically, RJ45, we use it for internet connection. It has 8 ports inside. There is 8 wires inside, and there is 8 pins inside. Don't let me go into explanation of what each of those pins does. The cat there stands for category.